Hey, what's going on, guys? So, this is going to be a short one, but DC recently announced a few upcoming animated projects that they're working on, as well as reconfirming projects that were announced that are actively in development. And it's becoming a bit of a gag how DC is willing to give literally everyone an animated series but Wonder Woman. Because among the projects announced are an absolute Batman anime adaptation, which, okay, that honestly sounds pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. A Joker series, where Joker hunts down Batman's killer. So, basically, just that one episode of Batman the Animated Series, but stretched out to a show in and of itself, I guess. And a second, Crypto the Superdog animated series. And this is all in the wake of the Harley Quinn show, the freaking Kite Man spin-off, because Kite Man got a TV show before Wonder Woman, as well as the upcoming My Adventures with Green Lantern, which is going to be centered around Jessica Cruz, who's a relatively newer DC hero. And I just think it's funny, because you often hear this excuse, sometimes from people at DC, that, well, no one knows what to do with Wonder Woman, because there's just no audience for Wonder Woman. But there could be. You just have to build the audience. And it's not like DC doesn't have the tools or the foundation to make this happen. You know, in the same way that My Adventures with Superman is basically what if Max Landis' American Alien was a Shonen Jump anime, who's to say that you can't do the same with Wonder Woman? You know, it's not like there isn't ample source material to pull from or use as a frame of reference. The George Perez Wonder Woman run, it's a classic, and it's practically begging for a Bruce Timm style series in the same way that the DC Animated Universe Batman is to Dennis O'Neil, or Superman the Animated Series is to John Byrne's Man of Steel. But if you want to go with something a little more contemporary, you could also look at the New 52 series by Brian Azzarello and Cliff Chiang. You know, that's a potentially really cool Twilight of the Gods style Greek tragedy about Diana facing an identity crisis when she finds out that she's not, in fact, the perfect woman, and that she's just another one of Zeus's bastard children. Plus, Cliff Chiang has a beautifully dynamic art style, almost designed for animation. There's also Absolute Wonder Woman, which you can either go in a mature Berserk style direction with, or a more wide audience Netflix She-Ra direction using the Absolute Universe origin as a narrative launchpad. All this to say, it can't not be done. I just think it's really funny, but like, not funny haha, but funny in a sad way, that DC refuses to even try. Because Wonder Woman is 1/3 of DC's supposed trinity. And again, they will give a TV show or an animated adaptation to literally anyone but her. Again, Kite Man got a TV show before Wonder Woman. Harley Quinn got a TV show before Wonder Woman. Mr. Fucking Miracle is getting an animated series adaptation before Wonder Woman. And again, it's just really sad, especially when there's so much that can be done with Wonder Woman within the realm of long form animation. There are so many comics to pull from to use as a narrative foundation. There's so many artists to use as your North Star for a kinetic, dynamic art direction. And for whatever reason, DC just refuses to entertain the idea of doing anything with Wonder Woman in animation. But yeah, those are my thoughts. But what about you guys? Let me know down below in the comment section, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.